Okay, if you are someone that uses Google Classroom and you would like to be able to grade assignments quickly, we have a pretty cool idea here that comes from combining Google Classroom with the extension and add-on Doctopus and Goobric. Okay, so long story short here, Doctopus is used to ingest assignments into a spreadsheet. So you're going to take 20 assignments and put it into one spreadsheet. Classroom, we already know that we use that to organize our assignments, make sure everything's shared properly. And finally, the add-on Goobric is actually something that will allow you to insert rubrics into your work. So check it out. We're going to go through one of my classrooms and we're going to use this together. I'm going to go into one of my 8th grade classes and I'm going to grade an assignment that's going to be called my tech article. So we can just pop into here, assignment 17. Okay, actually we are going to go into block 3 on the left-hand side. Okay, so we know that when I see my articles here, okay, I can see that 12 of them are done, one of them's not. That's pretty good for today. So in my drive, I'm going to end up creating a new spreadsheet. In this spreadsheet, I'm going to call it what the assignment name is, just so I remember. Assignment 17, classwork, tech article number 3, and I know it's also from my block 3 class. So this is just so I remember what I'm grading. There we go. Okay. So in the add-on section, I've already added Doctopus. So when I click on Launch, it's going to load up a little toolbar on the right-hand side. In this toolbar, I will be able to select the classroom I would like to look into, along with the assignment I would like to grade. So I'll select my mode. And since I use Google Classroom, it will be ingest a Google Classroom assignment. Next up, I'll be able to choose what class I'm talking about. So I'm going to choose my 8th grade block 3 class right here. And then, because I number my assignments beautifully, everything is in a row here. So I'm going to look at assignment 17, classwork, tech article number 3. As it does this, it's going to go into my classroom folder and pull every single document that has been submitted. The next choice on the right-hand side of your screen is going to be whether or not you would like to take in the assignments that have not been turned in, or you would only like to grade the assignments that have been turned in. In this case, if you haven't turned it in, okay, I won't be grading it, but you can see there are 13 turned in files, so we should be good to go. There's only 13 children in that class. When I click on Ingest Assignment, it's going to pull it into my spreadsheet. And what's nice about this is that it keeps everything organized, and you can ingest multiple assignments into your spreadsheet. So if I have 5 technology classes, I can bring them all into the same spreadsheet, and you'll see what it looks like. So you get the student's name, and most important part, you're going to get a link to their document, and that's what we're going to look at next. Now, once you have your files all in a spreadsheet here, the beautiful part that Doctopus works with Goobric. You're going to see this little button up here that says Attach Goobric. Now, I already have Goobric added into my Chrome, so what ends up happening here is this. You have to create a rubric, all right? And what's nice is it'll look in your drive, and it must be in a spreadsheet form. I already have one that's created for this technology article rubric. Let me open it up for you so you can see what it looks like. Okay, this is about as basic as you can get, but it's just really for purposes to kind of help us out there. You need to leave A1 empty, and the top row must be numbers. You can kind of fill in your rubric as you see fit. And what's beautiful about this is that once I have attached this rubric, I will start to be able to grade each assignment individually and be able to insert this rubric right away without me having to do anything. So you can see it's working. Sometimes it takes a minute or two to tag all the files and make sure it all looks right. But the time that's spent right here is well worth it because you'll see how fast you can get through this work. So, almost there. Okay, you can also notice that you can allow the students to self and peer assess, so they'll be able to make their own comments. It will send an email to them, and you always want to make sure that box is checked. Make rubric available to students.
Ryan, 8th grade, you're going to use the second door closest to the girls' locker room with the auditorium in the back. Second door, 8th grade, Ryan, please make your way to the auditorium.
Okay. Now that the tech article rubric has been attached, you'll be able to click on Assess Document. When I click on this link here, it will start to load up each of my students' documents, but you'll notice the screen looks different than what you're used to. Up top here on the screen, you're going to see my rubric. Link, citation, facts, summary. I've already graded Kayla's, and you'll see that I've put 5s in each one. There's 2 ways that you can do this. You can type the numbers in, okay? Right, and you'll see everything gets highlighted. Okay, or I can click on link and then click on 5, whatever's fast. You can leave a comment, okay? Then on the right-hand side, you can submit this with a comment. It will email the scores to Kayla and automatically advance to the next document. So what does this look like for your students? Check it out. At the bottom, it inserts your document with my comments. All right. So we're going to move on to the next document to show you what that looks like. And every time the rubric appears up top, okay, and this one is for Ellen, all right. Now, I'll look through. She's got everything that she needs. She did a wonderful job. So link, the link is there, the citation's there, the facts are there, and the summary is there. So she gets 5 out of 5 for everything. Well done, Ellen. I will click submit. Okay. And she'll get her grade. It'll appear at the bottom of her document, and so on and so forth. You can see that I love using this for assignments that I already have a rubric created for. And this is even better for assignments like a presentation where you can sit here with their rubric up and grade them right as they present and save yourself some time. That is using Doctopus, Classroom, and Goobric.